Welcome to Only Tech Mind. If you're passionate about Microsoft Word, you're in the right place. On this channel, we're diving deep into everything Word related, from essential tips for formatting documents to exploring advanced features you might not know about. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you won't miss any of our tech-savvy tutorials. And if the content is helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and join our community of fellow tech enthusiasts. Let's make technology work for us together. Buckle up, because we're about to enhance your Microsoft Word skills right here on Only Tech Mind. Today, I will explain you how you can edit your page layout settings using Page Layout tab. The Page Layout tab in Microsoft Word provides tools and options to control the overall layout and appearance of your document. It offers functionalities to adjust margins, page orientation, size, columns, and more. Here are the main groups and functionalities you can find within the Page Layout tab. Page Setup. You can display the Page Setup dialog box, Margins tab, by clicking on the dialog box launcher in the bottom right corner of this group. Margins drop-down lets you choose from one of the built-in margin settings or lets you customize your own. Similar to Excel but has two more options, moderate and mirrored. Custom Margins displays the Page Setup dialog box, Margins tab. Orientation drop-down lets you change the orientation of the current section. The drop-down contains the commands Portrait and Landscape. This provides a shortcut to the Page Setup Page tab orientation. Size drop-down lets you select from all the different available paper sizes. This provides a shortcut to the Page Setup Page tab paper size drop-down. Columns drop-down. The drop-down contains the commands 1, 2, 3, left and right and the command More columns. Provides access to 1, 2, 3 column layouts. Breaks drop-down. The drop-down contains the commands Insert page break, remove page break and reset all page breaks. Line numbers drop-down. The drop-down contains the commands None, Continuous, Restart each page, Restart each section, Suppress for current paragraph and line numbering options. The line numbering options displays the Page Setup dialog box Layout tab. Hyphenation drop-down. The drop-down contains the commands None, Automatic, Manual and Hyphenation options. The hyphenation options displays the Hyphenation dialog box. Paragraph. You can quickly display the Paragraph dialog box, Indents and Spacing tab, by clicking on the launcher in the bottom right corner of this group. These are options taken from the Format Paragraph, Indents and Spacing tab, for quick access. Indent left text box. This automatically updates to indicate how much indentation has been applied to the paragraph of the current selection. This can be used to change the left indentation for the current selection. Indent right text box. This automatically updates to indicate how much indentation has been applied to the paragraph of the current selection. This can be used to change the right indentation for the current selection. Spacing before text box. This automatically updates to indicate how much spacing is defined before the paragraph of the current selection. This can be used to change the spacing for the current selection. Spacing after text box. The automatically updates to indicate how much spacing is defined after the paragraph of the current selection. This can be used to change the spacing for the current selection. Arrange. This whole group also appears on the Drawing Tools Format Contextual tab. Position drop-down displays a list of picture positioning options. The drop-down contains the commands Inline with text and text wrapping. You can select more layout options to display the Advanced Layout dialog box. Wrap text drop-down. The drop-down contains the commands Inline with text, Square, Tight, Through, Top and Bottom, Behind text, In front of text, Edit wrap points and more layout options. Bring forward button with drop-down. The button brings the selected object forward one level. The drop-down provides a command to bring the selected object in front of all the other objects. Send backward button with drop-down. The button brings the selected object back one level. The drop-down provides a command to send the selected object to the back of all the other objects. Selection pane displays the selection pane task pane. Align drop-down. The drop-down contains the commands: align left, align center, align right, align top, align middle, align bottom, distribute horizontally, distribute vertically, align to page, align to margin, align selected objects, view grid lines and grid settings. The grid settings displays the drawing grid dialog box. Group drop-down. The drop-down contains the commands: group, regroup and ungroup. Rotate drop-down. The drop-down contains the commands: rotate right 90, rotate left 90, flip vertical, flip horizontal and more rotation options. Now I am going to show you how to use these tools. Try it with me. Thanks for tuning in to this Microsoft Word Masterclass with Only Tech Mind. If you found these tips valuable, be sure to hit the subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. Stay tuned for more exciting word journeys ahead. Until next time, keep wording brilliantly.